How's it going, everybody, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to do another top 5 countdown video. So today I want to take a look at the top 5 Pokemon that should receive Mega Evolutions in the future potential Fire Red and Leaf Green 2 reboots. Now, I want to include only Generation 1 Pokemon on this list, but if you guys wanted me to just do a second part to this that includes, other Pokemon other than Generation 1 only, if you want to see another video like that, then leave comments down below telling me if you want to see a part 2 to this video. But then again, that's up to you guys. If you want me to make a part 2, I can do that. If you don't want me to, that's up to you guys. But also, I want to make sure to tell you guys two things. The first one is, this is not guaranteed at all. This is just speculation, and from things we've seen, that there might sometime in the future be a Fire Red and Leaf Green remake, and I thought, why not take a look at some Mega Evolutions that could be cool to receive. And also, point number 2, I understand that Megas are being kind of neglected by Game Freak and they're moving over to Z moves, but you never know, they could go back to Mega Evolutions depending on how the reception was with the Z moves, as I personally prefer Mega Evolutions. I still think Z moves are cool and whatnot, but I do prefer Mega Evolutions a million times more, so I like doing these videos kind of speculating at Mega Evolutions that could happen. And finally, I want to say, please make sure to check out the designers of these designs down in the links in the description, because without these creators of these amazing artworks used in this video, this would not be possible, so please show them some love. But that's all I gotta say for the introduction. Now let's get right into this countdown, everybody. Number 5. Now, first up on this list is going to be Butterfree, and the main reason I'd love to see this Pokemon receive a Mega Evolution specifically is because I think a Mega for this Pokemon would put it right up on the top, right next to Mega Beedrill, and would probably make Butterfree more of a usable Pokemon in competitive, and also would make it look a million times cooler, if you had a Mega Evolution for it. Now, we do have Beedrill, like I said, that already has a Mega Evo, and that is one of the two kind of Bug-type Pokemon we received back in Gen 1, so we had Butterfree, starting from the little Caterpie, and then a Metapod, and then we had, Weedle, and then Kakuna, and then Beedrill. So why doesn't Butterfree have a Mega Evolution? I'm very confused about that, and I would love to see if they could do that. Now, as you can see here, to showcase kind of what design I would love to see for a Mega Butterfree, I have a piece of artwork by Silent G Panda, who made a cute but yet unique Mega Butterfree design that extends upon the original design of Butterfree and makes it look slightly more balanced, as well as adding these beautiful wings that look like hands reaching out to hug you, which just fits so well with the cute nature of Butterfree. But that's going to be it for number 5, so let's go over to number 4. Number 4. Now, next up is going to be Ninetales, which was one of my personal favorite and probably one of the most beautiful Pokemon from Generation 1, and having a Pokemon like Ninetales receive a Mega Evolution would be great, as I'm personally a huge fan of Fire types. Now, I do know that Ninetales has gotten a lot of attention lately because of the Ice-type Loloform that it received, but then again, I think, in my opinion, a Mega Evolution for it would just be pretty darn great, and something like this design here would be great to have, and actually would be probably one of the most essential Fire types to have on a team if you just overlook the general basis of this design here. I do think it looks badass and whatnot, but if you kind of think about it, a Ninetales Mega Evolution would really be cool in general, as it would be very strong, and having it as a main Fire type on your team, and specifically in something like competitive and whatnot, could work. Then again, I don't know how you see that, how you guys think about that, but I personally feel like a Mega Ninetales could be a really cool thing. And if you look at this design here, you can truly see how these flames are starting to engulf this Ninetales, and its body is slowly becoming more and more consumed by the flames, while still staying majestic and beautiful, and that's what I love about Ninetales. It's just one of the most majestic Pokemon of all time. It is so well made, and such a cool concept. I know Ninetales has been a concept for a long time. It's within like the Japanese culture and whatnot, but I still think it is a cool-ass Pokemon that would really deserve to get a Mega Evolution based on the fact that it could be useful in competitive, as well as having a really, really nice Mega Evolution to kind of showcase. Either way, let's go to the next one. Number 3. Now, next up will be Arcanine, which is a Pokemon that for a long time has kind of been forgotten by Game Freak, since they have not really done much to it. Arcanine is a strong Pokemon, a really strong one, and it has the potential to be even stronger with a Mega Evolution. I could imagine this Pokemon receiving a Mega Evolution that essentially makes it statistically stronger and probably faster, and I think that those changes might be needed for Arcanine. I mean, it's kind of forgotten, and I don't really, when I think about the Pokemon, it just feels like it could need something extra to it. Then again, it's still a strong Pokemon. I fully know that. It is a very good competitive Pokemon. I'm not sure which tier it is in, but I as far as I remember, the last I played a bit of competitive, it was a very strong Pokemon to have in your team. And with this design right here by Art of Marco, that Mega Arcanine would be insane. It makes Arcanine larger and kind of a more interesting Pokemon in general, having those flames on its head look more like actual flames than its normal body, because normal Arcanine just looks like a general wolf that's kind of orange and whatnot, but this one kind of adds an extra flame to its back, so you know that this is a fire type Pokemon. It's going to burn you if you get close, and I kind of like that about this Pokemon in general, and with those flames, I think it would be beautiful and potentially an amazing Mega Evolution. Let's go to number 2. Number 2. Now, next up is going to be the gem Pokemon from the oceans, which is Starmie. Now, Starmie has been one of those Pokemon that I've always loved since Misty owned one back in the good old days of the Pokemon anime back in, you know, Generation 1 and Season 1 and whatnot. So I wonder what it would be like to actually receive a Mega Evolution for it. I have no major reasons to why I would like to see this thing and if it would be good or anything like that, but I do feel like a great addition like this would be awesome with the Pokemon universe, as I would love to one day see every single Pokemon from Generation 1 receive a Mega Evolution, as they really would work well for Pokemon and they do look so beautiful. I love Mega Evolutions. So seeing a Starmie one would be really nice, as I can remember back when, you know, Misty had one, and maybe if we got a Mega Evolution Starmie, maybe Misty can come back for an episode or two in the anime, even though the creators have said they do not really want to bring her back for too much. Maybe, you know, for a single episode, it would be really cool to see her once again. We kind of see her here and there, but, you know, more Misty is always better in my opinion. And I feel like this design right here really shows what a potential one could really look like, and having this design is just insane. If you look at it, it kind of adds these beautiful little gems on top of the sides on the Starmie, and it truly shows that this is a gem Pokemon. This is a beauty Pokemon that women like, you know, having, or, you know, feminine people would like to have, which I think is really cool. And its previous evolution also, Staryu, is essentially a part of this design. If you look at the back of it, it really shows that this is a Staryu at the back of it, which is just generally a crazy good design choice that is so well done, and I love it. Either way, let's go to number 1. Number 1. Now, the final Pokemon on this list is going to be the Pokemon Rapidash, which is my personal favorite horse-based Pokemon, and damn, the fact that Rapidash is yet to receive any love, essentially, from Game Freak is beyond me. Rapidash would be great to have a Mega Evolution for, as it's generally just a very strong Fire-type Pokemon, and also a very fast Pokemon, so with a Mega Evolution, it could be strong as hell to have in a competitive team. And with this design right here, we have a Rapidash receiving a steel and magma horn on the top of its head, and also large flames on its body that would really fit well with the Rapidash, you know, concept of it. You know, this Rapidash can control its flames, and it could do that really well. And imagine actually riding this thing in like a future Pokemon game, like as a vehicle Pokemon to get around. It'd be so cool to see in like Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, actually you riding a Rapidash that's on flames, like even a Mega one. Who knows? It would be a bit far-fetched, but then again, it would be pretty cool to see a actual Mega Rapidash. And with this design here, I could imagine something like this happening. I mean, a magma horn, it's like steel and magma, really would be sick to have, because I think, you know, extra moves could be added to that to kind of fit with that magma. I don't know if Lava Plume would be a good thing, but then again, you never know. I'm just speculating here. But that's going to be the end of this video, guys. If you all enjoyed, then feel free to drop a like down below, because it does help out the video. We can always aim for like 100 or 150 likes in this video. That'd be really appreciated if we can hit that. I'll put out a second part of this if we guys can hit that. Also, do leave a comment down below for any Pokemon you think I missed or any Pokemon you want to see on the list. Then again, remember, this was my own personal opinion. If you do not agree with it, then please understand, it's my opinion. If you want to leave your own opinions down in the comments, that is 100% accepted. Leave your own list down there. But that's going to be the end of the video, guys. I'll catch you trainers the next time. Bye-bye.